You are now tuning in to Sigma Duocast.
This is Sigma Duocast,
hosted by Rick
and Nate, where we BS about geek life, nerd lore, sports.
Oh, and I cap on Rick the entire time.
So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show.
Shut up, bitch.
Welcome everyone to episode 34. It's already titled Loss and Love. So I'm not, it's going to get a little bit in the soft side, but real talk of things in the first couple minutes here. I recently experienced a tragic event in my family that kind of took me by surprise because I've never really experienced it. Me and Nate will kind of comment on that, and you guys are going to get a side of us that's going to be a little bit, softer, and I guess, or real. I don't know. And then we're going to talk about an event that's coming up at the end of the week. So we'll turn it up. We'll be all like kind of sad a little bit, but then we'll turn it up and go into a fun thing that we're going up. So I'm going to have some background music as we talk about it. This will be really low, just to kind of set the mood. But before I play any music, I want to play an intro by T.I. I'm not going to play his song. I'm just going to play the intro and then maybe just a little of the chorus because I just love this song for some reason. But then I'll play and I'll have it really low, whatever. But let's just jump right into it. So let me go halfway because it might be too loud. All right. This is just an intro, T.I. telling us how real we're going to be. Oh, hold up. Sorry. That was the wrong one. Why are you laughing, bro? I had the wrong thingy. Here we go.
Hey, let me kick it to you right quick, man. Not on some gangster shit, man, on some real shit. Anybody done been through the same thing, I'm sure you feel the same way. Big Phil, it's for you, pimpin'.
I've been traveling on this road too long. Just trying to find my way back home. The old me is dead and gone, dead and gone. And I've been traveling on this road too long.
I don't know what it is, man. This song, I haven't heard this song in a long time, and I just started listening to it the other day. And
That's when he flipped it. When he went from gangster rap to like, I guess more
a little
pop.
more pop, yeah. But I'll have this in the background. Nate will know what it is. Just for the sake of things, it's Kanye West. It's the instrumental of "Say You Will" from 808 and Heartbreaks.
Bro, that's my jam.
I know, so I'm gonna play it right. I think right there is pretty good. Anyways, if you're a pet owner, you guys will be able to relate to this. I was kind of not expecting this to. For one, I didn't expect what happened, but it was the after effects, and it just goes to say a lot. I mean, I guess this would be my first. I've lost a lot of people in my life. I know, Nate, you recently gone through this recently, and I guess this is the first loss that really just was really connected. Like it affected my everyday life situation, right? And it was one of my animals, my cat, Bruce. We had to put him down this past Wednesday. Everything was essentially fine with him. I mean, he did have like leading up to it was kind of like he had a little bit of like some bad poops or whatever, but we figured some medicine and he'll be fine. And so he started taking medicine, and not even like a day or 2 days after, Wednesday morning, he was all good in the morning, went to work, everything was fine. And then about midday, about 12 o'clock afternoon, my mother-in-law noticed his back, one of his back legs was just like paralyzed. It wasn't moving. It was just dragging it. So obviously cause for alarm. And my sister-in-law, she works at a veterinarian hospital, so she took him to him or took Bruce to them, and they essentially found out that he had a bad heart, some blood clots. He had fluid in his lungs, and I guess one of the blood clots from his heart, I guess, traveled through his body, and it's what caused the paralysis of the leg and whatnot. Essentially, what the veterinarian recommended was, I mean, there was surgery that could have potentially helped them, but it was like a big what if, and it was like extremely expensive. At least that's what they told me. The other thing was to essentially, he's suffering and you got to put him down. And the doctor who actually, did this and examined him, she did the exact same thing to her cat not too long ago. It was like literally like textbook, same thing. So I had to we had to make that decision, and I left work. Super awesome. They allowed me to just leave, and pretty much me, my wife, my 2 boys, and my sister-in-law were on the room and said our final goodbyes. And literally just what is it called? Euthanasia.
Yeah.
So, it was really hard. It was really hard. I was he was laying on the table, and I was just holding his head the entire time. And, I don't know. It was tough just to see that. I've never put an animal down, let alone been in the room for it. And, I've lost family members, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, and stuff like that, but not anyone, was day to day. Bruce was a day to day for me. Get up, he's out. He was an indoor cat, then he became an outdoor cat, and he was outside, always ready to go. Most lovable. I was going through photos of back, like when we first got him, and this dude was just in the mix of everything from very, very young age. He was born a week before my oldest son Vince was, in October, and we got him probably like about a month or 2 after my son was born. But they've been attached. Like, they were inseparable for the longest time, and it was weird. And I know I'll probably kind of jump a few places here and there, but what made it hard was not only because, I lost my cat, and day to day, if you've lost a loved one that affects your day to day, I'm sure you can relate, whether it's a person or an animal or whatever. Mm-hmm. And what made it even harder was, not only was me and myself and my wife just destroyed, but then it was seeing my oldest son Vince, seeing him handle it, because this is his first loss in anything. He's never really lost an aunt, an uncle, and cousin, nothing like that. This is literally his first loss. And it was tough. It was really tough seeing that, and seeing he didn't really know how to express grief and everything, and it's just a stepping stone for him to learn. But I think what kind of really hurt, like, for example, me and my wife, it was just really you have that guilt side of things that you regret, you could have done better. Like, I know we probably could have taken care of him better. I mean, he was healthy for the most part, we thought, but there's certain things, he always wanted to come in the house, and a lot of time we didn't really let him come in, for just because he had this thing where he would go and he would essentially, he has like these spaz pisses where he'll just like piss spasmily, like he can't really control it. And that was kind of what started for him to go out, be outside. And, so there's just between her and I, we have that guilt sets in, that regret. Even if, like, for example, say, you know someone, a family member, and you hardly ever speak to them, even though you can make time to speak to them, go see them, spend time with them. You sit there, and when someone's gone, you're like, shit, I could have done better. So
yep.
I don't know. It was just it's hit me like really. I guess I don't know. Maybe this is like my first true loss or death experience.
He was a part of your immediate family, man. Like, to lose an immediate family member is tough for anyone. He's been in your life, like you said,
12 years.
Yeah, as long as your son's been around, almost 13, right?
Yeah, 13 October.
Yeah. So to experience that, like you said, he was on your day-to-day life. You see him every day. He said, "What's up?" And you're not wrong, dude. When you said he was the coolest cat, I've never met another cat like Bruce. You know, when I first met him almost 8 years ago, you know, coming over, I didn't expect him to come up and say what's up, but he rubbed right up on me, let me pet him, like let me pick him up. Like, for a cat to do that, dude, like, you know, something special.
Yeah, he was super friendly, man. Like, that's why it even kills, like, me and my wife. We have an event coming up this Friday, and part of it's being hosted here at my house. And, you know, that thought came across us where we were just like, man, he would have freaking loved
having everyone over.
Oh, Friday, he would have had a blast. He would have thought it was a party for him, man. That's how he is. He's just in the mix, man. Like, I mean, the last time you saw him was last Monday.
Yeah.
Before the cast, I had just got done doing some landscaping outside, and I was having chili dogs, and I was sitting outside on our bench, and you came through, and he was just sitting right next to me.
Right, just posted, like, wasn't begging, wasn't nothing, and then when he offered him some of the chili beans, and he ate them, dude, and it was just the happiest little cat, man. Like, it's so cool to see. Like, he's so polite. Like,
yeah,
I loved it.
I'm telling you, man, he was the best, man. He was definitely one of a kind of as far as cats that I've experienced. He's just, I don't know. But I don't know, man. It just saddens me. I mean, I made a little like memorial thing outside for him, which I'll post some pics later. I'm waiting for his
beautiful, by the way.
Thank you. I'm waiting for his what's it called? Memorial stone to come through. Just, you know, little plaques, name and everything. I have him. Actually, he's right here with us in this little red box. We got him cremated, and I don't really like the way this red box looks, so I got him like a proper urn and everything. You know, we named him Bruce because we got him in 2008, and we were hyped up on that Dark Knight.
Yeah.
We named him after Bruce Wayne and Batman. So he was our Dark Knight, man. Definitely.
I shared the story with you, but man, I remember one day, it was like after we casted or before we casted, we were outside and I was having a cigarette, and he came up and I picked him up, and I actually for the first time looked at his name tag, and it said Bruce, and right under Bruce it said, "I'm Batman," and I lost my shit. I found that like, it was the most hilarious thing because I've never noticed, as long as I've known Bruce, like I've never noticed it. And oh man, that cat, dude, love that cat.
Yeah. So he, another way that to remember him by, me and my wife are going to, we're going to get tattoos.
Yeah.
Now, if you notice, this is going to be my first tattoo. I've never gotten a tattoo before.
You got the virgin skin.
Yeah, so hopefully this doesn't open Pandora's box.
It's addicting, man.
We'll see.
They are addicting.
But I definitely am willing to... I just never, I never liked tattoos. I never cared for tattoos. And I don't say I don't like tattoos. I never cared for it because it's like, what am I going to put on my body permanently? Like a drawing of some shit? Like, what? I don't care. I mean, I'm not, talking shit about people who have tattoos by all means. I know you got quite a few, but I just never, I don't know. I just never...
It wasn't your cup of tea.
Yeah, but now it's like, you know what? This is something I would love to have on my body to the day I die. Like, that's no problem at all. But yeah, man. It's very tough, man. So, all in all, if you guys experience loss, loved one every day to day, person, animal, pet, it's you can relate, and I'm sure you guys would say the same thing to anybody else, is take advantage of the time.
Yep.
Cherish it. It's funny because, I said earlier I was looking at pictures back then.
Mm-hmm.
And in that hard drive, not only that, in the hard drive, I was just looking at other photos, just things. And man, we used to take so much photos back in the day, like in our first apartment, our little condo, through the years. Like I have a folder of Bruce where it's like from the first day to like, I don't know, 24 months. And, in every folder, there's X amount of photos.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, what I'm saying there is just take advantage, take photos. That's why I bought my wife a camera, because we used to take photos all the time, but she uses her phone, and the phone ain't the best. Yeah, iPhone cameras, Samsung, whatever, they're pretty decent phone ones, but a real camera, nothing beats a real camera.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
Take advantage, take photos, and, cherish people, man. Make time.
Yeah.
You never know. Yeah. You know that.
Yep.
This was just literally, I took it for granted, and that's one of the guilt things that kill me. It's like I took, Bruce won't feel good. All right, he'll be all right. He toughs it out. Nope, not this time. I was not expecting that whatsoever. And same thing with anything. We drive to work. You never know. So
I'm about to start flying to work.
But anyways, that's that.
R.I.P. Bruce.
R.I.P.
Love you, miss you, man.
Yeah, it's definitely different. But
Hey, but like they always say, gone but never forgotten, right?
always. So let me stop this Yeezy backtrack, which I love, by the way.
I think that was before he started calling himself Yeezy, right?
Yeah, it was just Kanye West.
Before he
I said
lost his mind.
him and Kim Kardashian about to divorce. Let's see what his new. I can't wait for his new album. That was just from getting dumped by some girl.
Dang, some girl.
So
Yeah, wasn't she a model?
maybe
I have to ask Eddie.
Eddie. I think her name was
Chancho?
Amber Rose. Is that a person?
He was dating Amber Rose? I thought that was Wiz Khalifa.
Maybe he was after, or he was before Wiz Khalifa. I don't know.
Choo choo.
I don't know how they work, man. They're just pass arounds in music industry.
Pass around.
Bro, look at Kim.
I mean
Ray J, bro. Ray J. Nate.
Ray
J. Brandy's little brother.
That's right. Oh, damn, Brandy?
Brandy, bro.
Oh my God, what year is it?
Oh man.
Hey,
all right.
Hey, they used the camera.
So let's transition. So we got a special event. So I've been calling. It's gonna be fun. We had this topic a long time ago, and I said no, I'm going to save it, because even before I made this official, what I'm about to say, I already knew. I had it planned before even she knew. Because if you remember, and you can help me, hopefully your memory serves right.
God, I'll dig deep, brother.
I think it was like in December or November. I told you does like a wedding, being legally married, and a date, the first day that you started dating someone,
Yes.
are they like, which
What's the
one's more
difference?
important? What's indifferent?
Yeah.
That was like what, November, December?
Yeah, and I remember telling you you're trying to get me caught up.
And I told you, nah. I said, oh, you know what? I said we're gonna pin this conversation. I go, because we're gonna eventually have this convo, but not yet. Give it a few months.
Mm-hmm.
So in February, so me and my wife, we're not actually legally married, so to speak. So I just say we're married because 14 years, 2 kids, house. Finances are all shared. Everything's all shared. Everything's, you know what I mean? Like it's set. For me, I feel I'm married. I wear a ring. She wears a ring, like the whole 9 yards. Literally the only thing that's not in our favor is a piece of paper from the state of California.
Right.
So in February, I said, hey, you know what? Let's just, get married. Technically, what I really said was I had just started a new job, and I said, "Damn, I ain't gonna have insurance. Hey, you want to get married? I can get on that insurance."
Yep. Yeah. Hey, but people think that we're playing though, huh?
Hey, that's what I
We ain't
said. I
bullshitting.
said that shit, dude. And she's like, "Okay, well, when?" And I said, "Well, listen, our anniversary is April 24th." And I said, "That's the day we're getting married." I go, "I ain't gonna have no multiple dates." I go, "It's just one date, because the day that we started seeing each other, that was it. That's the set in stone date for me."
Mm-hmm.
I say that's the most important date. Wedding date don't mean shit to me, because again, her and I are very unconventional,
Non-conformists.
Yeah, we're very unconventional in how we operate. And I said I'm not gonna. We're gonna choose that date, whatever. So we tried to book a venue. We said, all right, we're gonna do it for sure. And she's like, yeah, let's do it. And this was like towards the end of February when we finally decided. So imagine, end of February, March, April. So I said, well, I go, all right, let's do it then. And we tried to figure out what we want to do. First, we're like, I was like, let's just go to the court. I don't care. Yeah. But then, I wanted to make sure she got what she wanted. So I was like, well, I don't want to take away an event from you, something that could be special. And she's kind of the same way. Like, she's like, I don't need nothing big. So I was like, well, let's go to Vegas then. And so I was like, all right. But then it became a thing. It's like, well, do we want anyone to come? And, we just us. I'm like, we just need some random, witness or whatever. They have people there.
Yeah.
But I was like, no, it'd be, she's like, my family, my mom, my sister would have to be there. And I'd be like, yeah, it'd be kind of shitty not having my brother and my mom, you guys and whatnot. So I was like, I don't want to have them, I told her, it's like, I don't want to give these people a chore of spending money to make a trip to Vegas, especially during COVID time. It's not even the best time to go.
Hey, bro, I would have sold my PS5 to go.
Dude, no, seriously, dude. There you go, Danny. 6 hours away from Vegas, my man. So I was like, you know what? Nah, let's do something local. And plus, on top of that, I didn't want to spend money, man.
Yeah.
People drop money in weddings, and that's kind of ridiculous.
I know it.
It's a little over the top. It's a little unnecessary. Sorry.
I mean, hey, it is what it is.
So we decided, I'm like, well, let's do a little venue spot. So here in where we live, there's a city not too far from us called Lodi, and there's a park called Mickey's Grove Park. And inside this park, they have a variety of things. Your traditional park stuff. They have like a museum. They have a zoo, and then they have a Japanese garden. And the Japanese garden, it's very beautiful, very nice, and it was actually one of the first places we went on a date. So I was like, well, let's go there. Let's do it there. See if they're open again, see if they're taking, if they're booking or whatnot. Mm-hmm. And so she looked into it, messaged the lady, and tried to get a book for April 24th, which fell perfectly on a Saturday. So everything was like perfect. Unfortunately, though, they didn't have a spot. So I was like, well, what about the day before? I want to get as close as we can to that date, because that date's the date. I'm not changing that. And sure enough, Friday, April 23rd, they had a window. So we took it. And once we took it, boom, that was pretty much official at that point, and we went from there. But circling back to the topic, to you, what's more important, a wedding date, the date of the wedding, or a date of when you guys first started? Like, what's more meaningful? Like, what do you count? Do you count, when you say in terms of tenure, oh, how long you guys been together? It's like, oh, well, we've been married for 5 years. Or is it like, nah, we've been, together for like 20.
So I guess it would depend on what someone asked me, right? Because technically, myself, I have two different answers for that. If they ask how long we've been together, I'd give one answer. If they ask how long we've been married, it's another. But I don't know, man. To me, that's a trick question. So as far as
it's a trick question,
not necessarily a trick question. They both have meaning, right? The wedding, the ceremony, it was great. It was
very beautiful.
It was nice to share that union between myself and my wife amongst family, friends, loved ones, quote unquote destination wedding, right? We got married on a beach. So that was very beautiful. And that, like I said, it's shared amongst everyone, but also the day we got together, it wasn't special, but it's special to me. because she asked me, she was like, what are we? And I was like, what do you mean? We're together. I even wrote.
We're the Hardy Boys.
We
We're going to tag team this.
we're going to 3D some
We'll
full
be the
suit
Dudley
table.
Boys.
I got the glasses. And I was saying, I remember I wrote on a note, like it was like a little post-it note, and
Were you just trying to send her an offer?
dang, hey,
Slide it
fold
across the
up,
table?
just slide it, that this is what I'm offering.
So, do you remember that day?
I remember both days.
What was the day that you said that?
September 22nd.
Jerry, verify. She just commented. She's like, I don't think he knows the date. So, by the way, we are live on Facebook Live.
I'm gonna get my ass kicked when I go home. Let's go.
What'd you say? No, I'm sorry. September what?
22nd,
22nd? Okay. So, and what was the wedding day? It was, I don't remember when that.
May 14th.
Oh, your camera. So, okay. That's what I'm saying though. Like, so to you, which one would you say personally is more important? Like, which one represents?
There's too many factors that play into both, man. I can't just choose one.
How? Like, I don't understand how that's so hard.
Well, because you made it easy for yourself.
Yeah, it's just one date. The moment, damn, Jerry said, damn, he actually remembered. Hey,
I got you, babe.
Some brownie points right there, man.
Hey, come on, ride the
Someone's
train.
ass getting laid tonight. Not. Grandma's boy, by the way. No.
So let me clarify. So the date, September 22nd, it's a special bond for myself and my wife because that's the day we officially got together, and it's special because it's shared between us. It's personally, I hold that date dear to my heart. But like I said, and because of the wedding, it was shared amongst family, friends, and loved ones. Like you, we originally weren't going to get married on a beach. We were going to have a destination wedding. We, like you, the reason we got married, and I'll tell you this right now, Jerry can confirm, was to save on insurance because we're both paying for insurance. It was too much. We're like, it just makes sense.
Okay.
From a financial standpoint, right? We're already together. We already have the love, companionship. We know it's there. A piece of paper to us doesn't mean shit.
Okay. So again,
Oh my God, dude.
how is that? How is it then not the date? The first when you guys started dating, how is that not like the primary date?
Because either one, I get my ass kicked by my wife. Now, you wanted me to say it? I'll say
You're
it
hella stupid.
on live.
You're hella stupid.
She gonna
That's
fucking
funny.
choke me out.
I don't think she'd get mad on. She'll choke you out. That's my Mickey, bro. Leave me alone. I don't think she would get mad at that. I mean, I don't know your wife that well, but hey, side
No,
note.
I don't.
I think it was. Hold on.
Where's
Where's
we
my
go with
phone?
the sidebar?
You guys want to? Since we're talking about little like semi anniversaries. Oh, did I delete the photo?
Oop, fail.
Wait, my thing like doesn't fully delete until like 30 days. Where'd it go? Oh, yeah, right here.
Jerry answered right there. Look. When we got together is what matters to me.
Boom. See? Thank you, Jerry. Thank you. She's on the same page as me. I was going to say something else. Look at this. I screenshot this yesterday, actually. Yesterday was Rick and Jerry Day, just so you know.
On Facebook?
Yeah, I forgot to.
On the book face?
I forgot to send it to her. But yeah, it was like, I don't know, it was 6 years ago today. We became friends on Facebook.
Damn.
Apparently. 7 years this September. So she says, yeah, that is the date that matters, is the day that you guys got together. And I agree. Thank you. That's exactly what I was getting at. That was the day that officially, like, hey, you guys allowed each other and accepted each other, like, hey, we should, start this adventure, this companionship. And
it really was.
And then
was the start of an adventure.
it just goes. I mean, I would consider the wedding day a milestone, an event of the adventure. It was like one of the main quests you guys had to knock out.
Starting a next chapter.
Yeah, it's like Skyrim. There you go. Starting a next chapter.
Yeah. Okay. I'm down with that. Yeah.
It was book 3 or book whatever.
I don't know. Book 1 was Layla.
There's that's the book of Layla.
Mm-hmm. The book of
And you got the book of
and then
Chunky.
Yeah. What's funny is speaking of him, Where were we? Someone's like, "Oh my god, you still call him Chunky?" Oh, we visited Crystal, and she's like, "Oh my god, like you guys still call him Chunky, and he's not Chunky anymore."
Oh, I used to call him Hulkbuster because he was a big guy. Now he's like slimming up because he's getting taller.
Now he looks like he's gonna join 30 Seconds to Mars. The kid needs a damn haircut. Bro, he won't let me cut it. He won't let
Jared
no one.
Leto?
Yeah, dude.
We got married in May due to open enrollment.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Running your feet on the sand.
That's hilarious. He's so skinny and tall, Crystal says, in reference to your child. Yeah, man, that's how I feel. So anyway, so we basically completing the business deal, the business transaction,
Right.
Because for me, like again, we're about to hit our 14 years, man, and so for me, that's when it started. Because there's buildup. That's the thing. There's buildup to when the relationship officially kicks off. There's the, them girls coming into the store.
What? What are you talking about? You're referring to me?
I'm talking about you, bro.
Oh, I thought you were talking about you. I was like,
No,
girls
for you guys. For me, I was just,
Ugly?
I was just a lion. I was just a little cat just roaming the field, and a cougar just came and got me, dog. You know what I'm saying? Just had around.
Your mama cat you?
She played around.
Picked you up by the scruff?
You played Guitar Hero, bro. That's what happened.
Oh, it's just like,
She don't want me. She don't want me to tell that.
Bink, blink, blink, bink, bink, bink.
She don't want to tell me that. She don't want me to tell that story, the origin of. Which is funny because I was going through those photos, and one of the first photos, like when we first started dating, one of the first ones was a screenshot of results from a Guitar Hero 2 song. It was Message in a Bottle where I had 100% and she had 98%.
Oh, she was pissed.
So I was like, bro, that's it right there. But no, yeah, there's buildup to that. You know what I mean? For you guys, for you guys, they kind of came through here and there, and then it just built, and then boom, and same thing for me. It's like, I met Selena in February of 2007. I met her at work, and, it wasn't until April. So I work pretty fast, but,
Yeah, you do.
But you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm trying to say. It's like that part right there, like for me, that like 2 month, maybe 2.5 months, that's the figuring out, is this someone? So then when it became like,
Right.
Hey, let's become official, boom, that's the start of
You already knew.
love and
Made a
what it's going to
decision.
become. Yeah. Cause then at some point, if the story didn't pan out, you'd break up, you'd go your separate ways, like journey, but we didn't. 14 years later. Again, it's like a milestone later on, and okay, now we're going to have a kid. Now we're going to get our house. Now we're going to, get married. Now we're going to have do this, do that, so. But anyway, so we're having the reception. No, we're having the ceremony at Mickey's Grove Japanese Garden. It's going to be very nice.
Very nice.
It's pretty cool too, because again, we decided this at the end of February, so we had a month and a half, a month and a half to get everything situated. And I kind of just inadvertently, for some, recruited people to do things, and some I kind of asked for it. But like for you, I just asked you, hey man, who's that guy that does the taco, like
Taquero?
yeah, he does the caters the tacos and street tacos or whatever, and you were like, I got you. And I was like, hey.
Bro, have you seen your house? I don't know what else. I wouldn't know what to get you for a wedding gift, so like, might as well feed your ass. Right?
People have asked me, like, what do you guys want? I'm like, nothing.
Nada,
just
bro.
come through.
Come through, bring a bottle of Terramana so we can kill it.
Yeah. And then for like, as far as the oh my God, I can't think of the freaking word right now.
Reception?
No, the ordain. I asked my brother, I said, hey, why don't you be the ordained? He was like, hell no, I ain't doing none of that. And then like I hella just tried to convince him. And he's like, oh, my thing, I go, just think about it. Cause he already told me no hella times. I said, I'll tell you what, you think about it and you let me know. I'll call you later. You just think about it. And it was funny, cause like later that night, like hella late, 11:30, 12 o'clock, calls me. He's like, I'm like already like in bed, ready to go to sleep. And he's like, hey, I'll do it. And I was like, hey, and this one went all in, dude. This guy's and that's kind of the reason why I asked my brother, because he's like really
invested.
Well, he's a very like I don't want to say he's a serious guy, but he's a kind of a serious guy. And he doesn't like mess around. Like once he does something, he's going to do it.
Yeah, he sets his mind to it, and it's going to happen.
He's well disciplined in that arena of things. So yeah, he's gonna. So he did it. He got the whole thing. He's going to be all decked out, bro.
He's going to wear his dress blues.
No, not his dress blues, but he'll have. He got like the actual ordained, like I don't know what it's called, but I don't know.
The thing that the
what's it called? It goes around. No, it's kind of like. Like graduates in college where they're like, high GPA or something, or they have like that little
sash.
Yeah, sash. There you go. He got that, and he came through. We did like a whole practice ceremony. He had to like figure out the proper wording, all the right verbiage, all kinds of crazy stuff.
Say your last name right.
His own last name.
It's the same last name.
What's funny? I asked him that.
Arellano?
I said, how you say that? I go, I need you to say my last. I need you to pronounce my last name. And he's like, what? I don't know how you're gonna say. You're gonna say like all these freaking telemarketers are
like Siri.
Oh my god, Siri.
Calling Rick Arellano.
But yeah, so I did that, and then your wife helped us try to find a photographer. We went through a bunch, and you know what? That's another thing that I'll talk about on another day, man. These photographers nowadays, bro.
They try to be your friend, but they're not really your friend.
They're like, I just tell them, like, I hit them up, a couple different ones. I'm like, hey, this is what I want. This is the place. This is the time. This is what I want. And like, what do you charge? And it was just immediately like, well, we got to set up a meeting. I want to get to know you guys. This. And I'm like, nah. I don't know why I had that voice or accent, but I'm like, nah. I ain't trying to do all that. Like, what the hell? Like, this ain't your fancy wedding. And then a couple people, because I think we reached out to like 6 or 7 different people.
Hey, bro, it's fancy if you make it fancy. Right?
And some of them people, like, I was like, finally, like, broke and gave us a price. It was like $2,000 or some crap. And I'm like, bro, I got a tripod. I got my own camera. I'll just buy a remote or just download the app on my phone. And for my watch, bro. I actually did that before. I'd be like, all right, click. 10 seconds. Don't move. Smile like a crazy person for 10 seconds. It tripped me out, dude. But yeah, and that's kind of it. We got got all the dress and the suits and all that, and we're not doing like the whole like.
Is your dress nice and flowy?
Oh, dude, my dress is gorgeous.
Hey,
gorgeous. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's very, very simple. It's gonna be nice, small group of people. Keeping it safe with COVID and all that stuff. And then the reception is gonna be here in my house, my backyard. Which me and my wife have been busting our asses just making it look all nice.
Yeah, that's no lie.
Yeah, it looks nice, huh?
Bro, it's gorgeous.
It's gorgeous.
I can't wait to see it that night all lit up.
Oh, dude. And it's tight. I got some, so we have normal, lights string lights that we hang out there. I got some LED ones.
What's that mean?
Those got different colors. I'm sorry, LED color ones, so color change. So I can do.
Bro, you should have just hung Christmas lights, bro. Like, what are you doing? You saved money, dude.
Nah, dude, because our theme we're going with is like cherry blossom, Japanese cherry blossom.
Oh, so you're gonna do like a red light?
No, they're gonna be pink.
Red light, green light.
They're gonna be pink and white.
Red Rover,
come over.
Let Ricardo come over. Hey.
You're stupid.
I know.
Thank you, Crystal. Says so excited for you guys. Congrats. Thank you. Yeah, no. So it'll be fun. We'll have that. We'll have food, dancing.
All I know is I got to get my hair cut before because I ain't trying to look like this.
Wednesday, I got to go to my spot in Livermore, get my hair cut.
What's that mean? Put it in your butt before you get your haircut?
Ooh.
Oh, that rhymed. Hey.
Yeah.
Parappa the Rapper.
Yeah. My barber is actually going to come to the wedding. You'll be able to meet Jenny.
I did meet her.
When'd you meet her?
That one time I went with you. I went with you one time.
You went with me to
to
my barbershop?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I do not remember that.
I do.
See, I need to take photos.
No, like it was cool because I went in and even though I wasn't getting a haircut, I still got a beer.
That's right. Yeah, so I go all the way. So I've had one person cut my hair for like the last 10 years. Almost 10 years or exactly 10 years. And she just gets my hair right. And I've only, like, I'll go wherever it goes. So she was based out of Manteca for the longest time. And then she ended up getting a better job at they opened up a Livermore barbershop out in Livermore, which is about 45 minutes from my house. If there's no traffic, if there's traffic, it can be a lot longer. And yeah, no. LOL, overheard the photography stuff. Thanks for the laugh because it's true. Yes, Christopher, it's 100%, bro.
What's your sign?
I'll get into that in a little bit, but not my sign. But anyways, so I go. She's the only one that cuts my hair. I don't go anywhere else. The only other woman that can run her fingers through my hair, and I wouldn't die.
But is she really running her fingers if there's a guard on the clipper?
No, like her fingers. What? There's a guard.
When she scissor cuts you at your top of your head?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Yeah. That's part of the reason. It's, dude.
Oh, is it now?
Chef's kiss, bro.
Yeah.
I need that right haircuts. Some people just don't do it right.
After this Friday, you might not be able to go back.
Oh, I'll go. Oh, without a doubt.
You ain't coming back then. Said not. Psych.
You're stupid. But anyways, yeah. So that's the thing. So our event is we're me and my, I guess, fiance, even though I call her wife all the time. We're officially tying the knots on this Friday. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Which, by the way, stay tuned. No guarantee. Absolutely no guarantee.
It's going to happen.
But we might do an
It's gonna
episode
happen.
that night. And if we do, we're going to be effed up.
Give me a hell yeah if you want it to happen.
Hell yeah. Right? Flood us on the messages.
Bro, I'm telling you, all we do, right, is before we do anything else, is we have to just make sure, even if it's the night before, we just have everything set up, ready to rock and roll. So all we got to do is come in here, stumble over everything, crack our head on a coffee table, and then hit record. Like, that's it. Bleeding on camera. On my fresh t-shirt. Or dress shirt, I should say.
Bro. No, I think for sure. Well, no, not for sure. I'm not going to say that. But I think there's probably a high probability that we'll do that. Mm-hmm. I think it'd be a lot of fun.
Or we write down the instructions on how to set everything up. So if we can't, someone can, right?
Right? Have someone else do it.
Just upload an instructional video on
bro,
YouTube.
we'll just
real
get
quick.
Nicolas Cage, bro. He figures it out.
What does that mean?
He's national treasure. He'll solve it.
He's going to try to steal the Declaration of Independence out of your chonies.
Ooh. I was going to say ooh, but I can't. That shit was hilarious. Oh, my God.
Gross.
I feel at a minimum Jerry needs to do a live stream of y'all's drinking shenanigans, says Crystal. Oh, my God. It's going to be too much, man. We're going to have Easy in the house. My brother will be here. You and I. We'll have Jerry here. We'll have my new wife. She's not really new, but
My new old wife.
my new old wife. Don't say that.
Bro.
Damn, you're trying to get me killed.
Yeah. You're going to have
She
no
watches
knees.
them serial killer shows on Netflix
Hey,
all the
I'm
time,
gonna call
bro.
you Lieutenant Dan, bro, because you're going to have some
No legs.
no legs.
Oh my God. Yeah, no, I think man, we'll see. We'll see. It'll be fun. We have 3 cameras, man. Oh, dude, we'll go ham. I'll be the only sober one, says Jerry. Now we'll get her drunk. A couple of Sigma Duocast drinks from our boy Rudy.
No, she won't drink because she's DD and not Dirty Diana.
Y'all can spend the night. We can cuddle.
Where am I going to sleep?
You and me. Well, dude, we can fit in this little
Bro, I
recliner
can't
chair.
fit in no cubbies.
You and me in this recliner right here, dude.
Damn. Just how sandwiched together. Playing What Is Love in the background.
Oh my God, she'll know how to get away with yo. Oh my God, we'll make it happen, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I can't wait, man. I honestly can't wait.
Yeah, like
It's gonna be something else.
mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll definitely. If you follow us if you follow our Instagram page, if you don't follow our Instagram page, I should say, follow our Instagram page. We'll most likely go live a couple times on there for sure because it's just very convenient. Pull out the phone, bam, bam.
Tell your friends, tell your family.
So
Sigma Duocast is coming in drunk.
Sigma Duocast on Instagram. So be sure you guys follow that account because that one's you'll get the more more personable thing. Because again, it's just literally go live and there it is. But yeah, no, it's gonna be something else, man. I'm really excited. I'm genuinely pumped.
I mean, how could you not be? I would be really concerned if you said, "Oh yeah, it's gonna be fun." Okay.
Everything about it's gonna be tight. It's just gonna be like we're just like there's some little last minute things we got to get done on Thursday and then tomorrow, Friday morning, the day of the wedding. So it's just gonna be like, but for the most part,
Yeah. I mean,
it's all part of the adventure, you know.
yeah.
It's all part of the game.
Even if it doesn't all come to plan, at the end, it doesn't matter.
The imperfect is what makes things perfect.
Wow.
Like that.
Okay, freaking Bill Nye.
It's Neil.
Who?
Neil.
Armstrong?
Stephen
Armstrong?
Strange.
Strange Brigade, the movie?
Tony Stank.
Yes, this is Tony Stank.
But yeah, that's what's coming up. I'm excited.
Yeah.
But yeah, to circle back on something that Christopher brought up, yeah, man, photographers, they're out of their mind,
Doing the most, huh?
doing the most. I would love to get into that as a side gig business because I would undercut the shit out of everybody.
It'd just be straight up, be like, just tell me what you want, the date, how many photos.
How much they charging you? How much is Jonathan Trent charging your ass? I don't know who the fuck that is.
Damn, I was like, damn, you really put
How mu-
Jonathan Trent on blast?
yeah, dude. Whoever, hey, Jonathan Trent, watch yourself.
He's gonna hit
bro.
you with a cease and desist.
That's it.
Like,
Like Nintendo.
don't drag my name through the
Don't
mud.
care. Mr. Trent. I don't know who the fuck that is. But anyways,
He said, Mr. Trent.
he said that's what that's what he does.
Oh, undercut? Bro,
You undercut people?
That's what you got to do, man.
Dude, that's the way
Just
to
get
do it.
people
It's like,
hella
how
salty.
much they charging you? 2,000. All right, bro. I'll tell you what. Give me $50 for gas and buy a memory card. It's like $30, $20, however size you want. And pay me like 6 bills. Boom. He says, I'm a photographer and I undercut as well sometimes. I mean, listen, man, when it comes to photography, I get it. Like it's the skill. It depends on what you're doing. Like, so
It's an art.
here, let me tell you this, Christopher. This is what I was asking. So the venue, we have it available for 4 hours, right? And all we wanted to do was the first 2 hours, just take photos. It'll be me, my wife, and my 2 boys. We're just going to take photos. That's it. And then like that starts at 2. And then at 4 is when it started. Take some photos throughout the ceremony. Absolutely. And then after the ceremony's over, because it's only going to take a few minutes, a few photos with everyone, families, whoever wants to get in the mix. So that's all I wanted.
I do.
I then said, so mainly your time, your expertise, your knowledge and skill of, taking photos, proper lighting, the aperture, all that good stuff. And then, this is the aperture. So it's the tone of light, how much light you allow into the lens and out of the lens. Bro,
That's a thing?
yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
Yeah. I'm telling you, dude, I would have done it myself if I can be in 2 places at once.
Bro, you can't fabricate 2 selfie sticks together?
Maybe. But and then all I ask is like, take whatever you want. I can provide you a memory card, and that's it. I just want the raw file. The raw file. I don't need edits or nothing. Like literally, all you can do at the end of the thing is just give me the memory card because I have some skill in photography and I know my way around Adobe and all these stuff. So I know how to make my own f-stops depths. There you go. And so I'm able to. I'm familiar with that stuff. So I can edit my own photos, do all that stuff. So I was like, this is all I'm asking for is just your equipment that you have, I guess, if you have a better equipment than what I have, your time and your knowledge, and that's it. And just give me the raw files. That's all I wanted. And everyone kept just dicking around, man. Everyone just kept like, well, we got to get to know each other, this and this. And they wanted to create all these packages. I'm like, bro, like, I'm only,
Chill, Life Touch.
I'm only asking like $400 or $500 of your time. Like I'm literally paying for your time. What do you, how much is, what is the price value of your time? That's all I was really just trying to figure out, your time and expertise, so to speak. And everyone just kind of jumped around the freaking thing. And so finally one person gave us a very reasonable price based on what we wanted. And they're actually going to do some edits and whatnot. And that's fine. But at the end of the day, as long as I still got the raw file of the pictures, that's all I really wanted. Because again, I can make my own, I can print my own, I can do a lot of different things with a photo. But yeah, man, like I said, one person, they wanted me to. He said, "Okay, cool, I'll shoot top me off gas 300 since I'm not doing that. See? And that's literally what I was like hoping to get from some of these people, like a response, just straight simple, you know?
Wait, top me up for gas? Wait, that means something totally different where I'm from. Top me up for gas? Hold up. Time out.
Ooh, say less, Nate.
I mean, $300, bro. Like, let's go. Like,
but yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, that's kind of what I was like trying to get at. But we got a lovely lady who's going to do it for us. So I'm very excited. She did Nate's wedding, and those are some pretty good pictures. So no, she did it. Oh, someone else did it. Oh, okay, my bad. Well, either way,
telling lies.
The connection is from you guys. So
yes,
at the end of the day, I'm holding you guys responsible.
It's a friend of my wife.
Oh, okay, there you go. So either way, I mean, I'm excited for that. But yeah, man, like one person I had to like fill out a form just to get a response.
Do you have to send in an autobiography too?
No, like so like the first part of the form kind of made sense, where it was like, you know, basic information like where we're at, blah blah blah, but then like the second part was like just random crap, bro. I was like,
what shoe size
what's your favorite planet? Like what?
Do you prefer whipped cream or Cool Whip?
Cool Whip. Oh dude, don't even, if you ask my wife that, she'd give you like a legit like response answer to it and like hatred on the other answer. I don't know which one it is. I don't even want to say right now because I don't even know.
I gotta ask her because I hate Cool Whip.
Hold on. Let me see if I can get her. Let's see. Here, I'll be right back. I'm gonna be off camera for a second.
You gotta call her on the cell phone. Oh wait, no, that's Drake, huh? We don't do Drake here. We don't do that here. What do you guys prefer, Cool Whip or whipped cream? I'll tell you right now, Cool Whip's disgusting. It's like freeze-dried, like, heavy cream.
Huh?
That shit's nasty.
Yeah, real quick, come here.
I'd rather just right in my mouth. No homo.
So, we were talking about, what were we talking about?
The difference between Cool Whip or whipped cream.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about the difference of things like, because we were talking about like the photographer, how we had to like fill out like a questionnaire. Yeah, questionnaire.
Background check.
A background check, and we were making funny. we were making jokes. Like I was like, "Oh, what's your favorite planet?" You know, and then Nate goes, "Yeah, like what do you prefer, Cool Whip or what was the other one?
Whipped cream.
Whipped cream." So I said, "Oh, you can't say that to my wife because she's like very specific with that. She hates one, and the other one is
I don't like buttercream.
oh
It
buttercream,
has to be Cool Whip.
Cool Whip,
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip."
I don't know what it is. I just can't do buttercream.
No?
It's kind of crunchy texture.
I can't hear you. Got to get into the mic.
It's just the texture. No buttercream. Cool Whip. Cool Whip all the way.
See, I'm not a fan of Cool Whip.
Why?
I don't. It's like
Is it too creamy for you?
No. I can't have it too creamy. It has to be a little like give. It tastes freeze dried to me.
My thing is though, but if I get served a piece of it somewhere, I'll eat it. Hell
Well, yeah,
I'll
like
eat that.
it's cake, right? Like, give me
But
that
when
shit.
I order, it has to be Cool Whip. Like, I don't know.
That's good to know. So, wait, let me ask you this: are you guys doing a cake?
So, something little.
Right,
Nothing
like for
fancy.
YouTube, right? Like I'm
Yeah,
not like,
just,
oh,
when
let
it's your
me get a
first
piece of that.
birthday, when it's your first birthday.
Yeah, smash cake.
No, but
Put
we're
Rick's
gonna
face in
get
it?
something else as like a treat.
Oh, there you go.
So it'll be kind of cool.
What are you gonna do?
Yeah, no,
So
it's
it's
just
gonna have Cool Whip.
It's gonna be something small. Yeah. Well, Cool Whip. Yeah, she don't mess around with anything else, man. It's got to be Cool Whip. Yeah, one time I think I fucked up. I got a cake one time, and I didn't get Cool Whip. Yeah, she was mad at me.
Oh,
Yeah. Now you know. It was one of the chapters in her book. The day I got buttercream on a $60 cake. And
Chapter
she got
6, verse 9.
Mad. It was one. I think it was
The
one
day
of
I
the.
got my ass beat.
The day the chancla and the cinto combined, bro.
Oh my god.
That's the sandal and the belt. If you guys don't know Spanish.
She took the jumper cables to your nipples, huh? So,
Oh my god!
motherfucker.
What's this, Lethal Weapon, bro?
Sure.
I'm all chained up in a little water tub.
A water tub?
Mel Gibson, he's standing in water and he's all chained up and water's dripping on him. And what, Enzo? I think it's Enzo. That was the torture guy. He was like over there. Oh, man.
Dang, that's like a prequel to Passion of the Christ.
That's where he got his idea.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. That's funny. But yeah, man. So it's going to be fun. I'm excited. Very excited.
I'm excited.
It's going to be cool. We'll see how it goes, man. There's a lot of stuff. So real quick, before we wrap this up, wouldn't be a Sigma Duocast without sprinkling a little bit of entertainment news and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
First up, speaking of, the day of the wedding, Mortal Kombat releases in theaters and HBO Max.
I'll be watching that.
Your battery is now fully dead.
That's okay.
You don't have another battery?
I mean, we got 5 minutes left.
Okay. So in this case, I'll just be me, guys. So I'm excited for that. So I don't know. You said you're going to try to watch it before the wedding. I won't be, but maybe.
Well, you won't have time.
Maybe. I think it'd be cool if we watch it that night. People who decide like to linger and stuff like that for the night. Linger. And then the finale, I always say Captain.
Captain Falcon and the Winter Falcon.
The Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
You almost said it again.
I know. I'm excited for that. If you guys haven't been following that show, definitely get caught up. Episode 6, the finale comes through, so that's pretty exciting. They just premiered the trailer to Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings today.
Bro, that was dope.
That looks pretty good.
I am super pumped for that.
Yeah, that looks...
I'm more pumped for that than I am Black Widow.
Black Widow's just been like freaking delayed forever, and it's just losing. It's still to me. It's just like, what's the point?
Mm-hmm. Just release it like to buy digitally.
Yeah, it's. I don't know.
Yeah, Chris, you definitely need to catch up on the shows because this time next week we're talking about it. So,
for sure. Yeah, we'll definitely be chatting about
that's
it.
if we don't like toss it in on Friday because we'll be straight.
Because it's getting so good, and Falcon and the Winter Soldier is getting really good, so it's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah. Then we get
Mortal
Loki
Kombat
on the
will be
way.
cool. Loki's.
Did you see in football news? Alex Smith announced his retirement today.
I did. That kind of bums me out.
I'm fucking kind of sad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I saw. I got the alert ESPN that he's retiring
on that ESPN.
On the ESPN. So that kind of sucks. What else? I got into watching another anime, Death Note. It's an old one. I binged the whole thing on.
Was it like 2 seasons?
It's 1 season, 37 episodes.
Like
it's pretty good though.
30 minutes each.
Close, like 20, 22, 25.
Okay.
It's a pretty good show actually. I understand why there was a lot of hype around the show. Death Note.
From what I hear, Death Note, like just don't whatever you do, don't watch the movie.
Your wife said Loki premieres the day before my birthday. Her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Go
You have a mischievous night
birthday.
or day prior.
Hey, she has the Loki horn she wore for Halloween. I could throw that shit on.
You could throw that shit on?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. You can wear it.
Said it's ram tough.
What else? There were some other things I was going to bring up, but I can't think about it. Oh, video game news. Resident Evil Village comes out May 7th. And I hate the way they're doing the demo. I played the demo. I'll talk about it on the next cast a little more in depth. But the demo comes out in 2 weeks. You get a section of playing in the village, and then you get a section of playing in the castle. Your time, though, you have a total of 60 minutes to play. So you have to kind of figure out which one you want to play and where you want to spend your time. That's for all platforms. PlayStation users, they got the demo early. They got the demo of the village this past weekend. It was only available for the duration of 8 hours, but you only had 30 minutes to play. And then this upcoming weekend, which I won't be able to play because I won't be home, they're going to have the portion of the castle. You'll be able to play the castle for 30 minutes. So I got to play the village portion of it for 30 minutes. Pretty cool, pretty fun.
So wait, after the 60 minutes, you can't play it anymore?
No. Well, these two, you only have 30 minutes to play, and that's it. Yeah. So when the full demo is available for like Xbox, PlayStation, Stadia, PC, and all that, you literally have 60 minutes to play.
Who has a Stadia?
I don't know. But again, the game comes out like on the 7th. That's literally like 2 weeks away.
Mm.
So it's not that far out. But it was pretty cool. It was interesting. The gun mechanics are still a little messed up. The werewolves were very powerful, or lichens.
Underworld.
It looks interesting. I don't know. We'll see. I'll talk more about it.
I pre-ordered a copy for my wife. I pre-ordered a copy for myself.
I pre-ordered the collector's edition,
Yeah.
so hopefully it comes on time.
See, did it get stuck in the Suez Canal?
It's already been fixed, though.
Has it?
Yeah.
They finally got another bulldozer over there? Another excavator? Bob the Builder came through and said, yes, I can.
Yes, he can. That was fixed by about a week ago or 2 weeks ago. Soul Eater is a good one. I'm going to have to try that out.
Try it. Put it in your mouth.
I'll give
Give it a little taste. Taste. You can get a taste.
I'll check that out, Soul Eater. There's a couple different animes that pop up that I'm interested in. Right now, My Hero is my main one. I've been watching on Hulu, the dubbed ones, or the subtitle ones, and they just released the dubbed ones on Funimation, only on Funimation. So if you want to listen to the actual...
Hear that? We might have to get a Funimation account, Jerry. Just saying. She said she tried to watch it with the subtitles, and
it sucks, huh?
I haven't watched
well,
it.
it doesn't. I don't want to say it sucks. It's
But you
it's
just get so
different.
used to the American voice actors that when you go to Japanese and try to match it up with what the subtitles are, it doesn't make
Like
sense.
I don't know who's saying it because
Yeah.
I don't know I haven't memorized the voice attachment to
She
the
said
character.
some of the male characters sound more feminine in a Japanese with the Japanese voice actors. So
Yeah, no. I didn't. I mean, I watched it because it's the only way to watch it, and it was subtitled. But now that the dub edition is on Funimation, oh wow, excuse me,
I told you, bro, not
That was
to
a
eat those
hiccup.
tacos, dude.
that was a hiccup. But anyways, since Funimation has them, I'll be sure to check on them and watch that. I was having like a mini stroke, bro. Leave me alone. They talk so fast, and the side. Yes, she said that. Yeah, they talk super fast, and the subtitles they like jump from one. So I know I've missed a couple things here and there. That's 100%. Have you seen Golden Boy? No, like I'm not big on anime. Like the only anime I've ever really watched, outside of the mainstream, your Pokemans and all that. Ronin Warriors was one that I watched a long time ago. And then that was kind of it. And then Afro Samurai, and I didn't really watch it. I can't really think of any other animes I may or may have not watched. But My Hero is one that I got back into. And then, like I said, Death Note has always been a popular one that people always talked about. So I checked that out since it was on Netflix. I never use Netflix. It's so funny when you go to my continue watching, it's like nothing.
Because it's not on Netflix anymore?
No, because I don't watch anything on Netflix. I finished it because I watched the whole thing, and then it's like that's it. It doesn't say continue watching. I never use Netflix, but there's a lot of other ones I want to check out. But I'll definitely look into Soul Eater, and I'll look into Golden Boy, see what that's all about. But
The boy made of gold.
yeah,
That's it.
really good. It's an OG anime with cell animation. Ooh, interesting.
I like cell animation. Most people give it hate, but I love it.
I like cell. But yeah. So, anyways, that's our episode today. Be sure to again follow us. If you don't follow us on Instagram, Sigma Duocast, do so because that one will. Even though I haven't really been active on that recently, obviously recent events.
We're gonna be there Friday.
I'll be active as hell on there for sure. The Facebook one's a little bit trickier because I have to go onto my actual computer, so that's why I'm not as active. It's not as convenient as my phone, and I've tried the whole having the other account on there. I don't know. Technology is not a friend when it comes to that for me. But as far as Facebook stuff, I have to log into my computer to do that. But Instagram, oh yeah, we'll be on there. And this Friday, it's gonna be a lot of fun. I'll definitely share with you guys a lot of the journey with that, and it's gonna be a good one. And we'll see if we go live Friday night. It'd just be terrible, dude. Oh my god, we're gonna be so messed up.
Yeah.
It'd be great though, either way.
Well, you will.
I will. Anyways, yeah. Thanks for listening. Thanks for joining.
Until possibly Friday, if not Monday for show.
Oh yeah.
All right, party's over. Everyone go home. man?
I'm the party pooper.
That's this week's episode of Sigma Duocast. Catch us next week on another episode.
We hope you enjoyed today's episode. Be sure to like and follow our social media pages like Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Also, subscribe to our YouTube, Spotify, and Apple Podcast channels.
What is that? How do you learn to talk like that?
We've learned Earth's languages through the World Wide Web.
Until next time, stay safe, and thanks for tuning in.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.